The Gunworks NEXUS rifle system still requires all typical rifle cleaning procedures, but there are a couple of things that are specific to this product that we're going to cover in this video today. Today we're going to talk about some of the bolt cleaning procedures and lubrication procedures, and also the leather. The leather on this gun is a chrome tan leather. We chose that leather because it's very impermeable to weather, and it's also very easy to work with, so we can mold these complex shapes. So the leather itself is actually permanently bonded to a thermoplastic backer, and then it also has a heat activated adhesive that holds it onto the rifle. So over time, if you need to service your leather at all, you're gonna have to send that into Gunworks and we can repair that. But we've really intended it to have a natural patina over time and basically age with the rifle. One good general rule of thumb is to store the leather dry. If you feel that it needs any maintenance or it's drier than you like, any type of boot oil will help rehydrate that leather. So the NEXUS features a bolt that is field strippable. Basically, no tools are needed to take this bolt completely down. So the main cleaning you're going to need to do on your bolt is mainly to wipe down the outside of the bolt and the lugs, just to make sure there's no debris affecting how the bolt operates. So to do that, we're going to take some carb cleaner and we're going to wet down a patch, and you're simply just going to wipe the outside of the bolt, get in the bolt stop track, and then kind of get up on the bolt head right in here. And then what we're going to want to do after that is take some oil, some just standard gun oil, put it on a patch, and then you're just going to re-wipe the outside of the bolt body. And then we're also going to apply some grease to the inside of the bolt stop track, and then also the backside of the lugs. And that's going to be probably your most common maintenance, just to make sure you still have a good, nice, smooth bolt operation. Now, if we're wanting to do a much deeper clean to the product, it's going to be the same process. We're going to come out, we're going to put carb cleaner on a patch. We're going to wipe down the whole outside of the bolt. We're going to remove any debris, any dirty grease from the outside here. And then this is where we're going to actually strip the bolt down. And this is where we can clean the safety and the firing pin. To strip the bolt down, you're basically going to take the shroud. You're going to do a quarter turn clockwise, and that's going to disengage the firing pin assembly. And then you're going to pull the shroud out. That's going to be your shroud subassembly. And then this is your cocking piece subassembly. Bolt handle will come out, and then this is the point. If you're changing calibers, you're going to remove the bolt head, basically take your firing pin, remove this pin, and then your bolt head can come out. You can put a new bolt head in. So to put the bolt back together, you'll find cutout on the bolt body has a D shape to it, and then also the pin has a D shape. So what we're gonna do is insert that, and we're gonna line up the flats on the outside of the D shape. And then that'll be done. And then we're also going to take a patch, carb cleaner, and we're going to wipe down the outside of the cocking piece and just make sure that the firing pin spring and the firing pin is free of debris as well. And then the last thing is to wipe down the retaining collar of the shroud itself, and then also spray some carb cleaner down into the safety itself. And we're basically going to wipe that all down and make sure it's nice and clean and let it dry. A few of the important things that are going to be important to lubricate here are going to be the safety itself. So we're going to put some synthetic gun grease down onto the safety itself. Okay, then we want to apply some grease to the retaining ring on the inside of the shroud. And then we are also going to want to put some grease on the cocking pin right here. Then the firing pin assembly goes back into the shroud. We're going to put our bolt handle back into the bolt body, and then that whole assembly is going to go back together. You're going to start kind of on top of where the bolt handle is. You're going to depress the firing pin and then rotate a quarter turn counterclockwise until it clicks into place. And then to finish it all up, we are going to just take some oil on a patch and rub down, just like we did before. We're going to rub down the outside of the bolt body. And then we are going to apply some grease to the track where the bolt stop goes, and then to the back side of the lugs. Those are the few of the maintenance procedures that go into the NEXUS in particular. Still need to maintain the bore of the rifle just like any other rifle. We've done some in-depth videos on that in the past. Go check them out.